Rockford, Illinois, former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum. Senator, good morning.
Morning, Charlie.
What is your path to the nomination? Tell me how you're going to win enough delegates to win this nomination.
Yeah, I think, we just go out and compete in every single state. That's what we've been doing. We'll compete here. We feel like, obviously, this is, as mentioned in the report by that this is a two-person race here in Illinois. We'll pick up a substantial number of delegates here. We hope to win here. I mean, this is a tough state, but we're being outspent about 10-1. But we've got a great grassroots effort, and we feel very confident that we're going to be competitive here. We got Louisiana coming up on Saturday. It was spent yesterday in Louisiana. We think we can win there, and just keep going on and try to win. So, and if the other people stay in the race, it's going to be hard for anyone to get to that magic number. But if we believe that we get to the convention, Charlie, that the convention will nominate a conservative. They will not nominate the establishment moderate candidate, from Massachusetts.
There are those who are arguing or noticing, they're taking notice of the fact that you declined to answer this question. If you could not see your way to enough delegates and it looked like it would not be a brokered convention, you have said you declined to say you would drop out.
Well, what I've said is that I think it's going to be very difficult as this goes on for anybody to get to that magic number. And what I'm going to do is continue to work hard to make sure that there's a conservative who's the nominee of this party. We cannot win this election. We have proven it in the past. When we nominate moderates, when we nominate, a Tweedledum versus Tweedledee, we don't win elections. We win election when there are clear contrasts and bold choices, and that's what we're going to do in this election. That's why we believe that ultimately we will be the nominee.
What do you think the chances of a brokered convention are?
I don't know. I think obviously they're increasing with Congressman Gingrich staying in the race. And Congressman Paul staying in the race. We see in these caucuses that each of them, and even some of the primaries, they pull delegates. Our delegate calculation has Governor Romney far below 50%, and we think that there's a lot of primaries coming up, including Pennsylvania, my home state, where we can make some very big delegates haul. Texas is going to be another great state for us. We feel very good that we're going to continue to win and do well, and the people in this country will have an opportunity to get a conservative against Barack Obama. That's what I think most Republicans would like to see.
Do you believe that there are particular issues of concern to women more than other voters?
Oh, I think women are a diverse group, just like men are a diverse group. I think the idea of trying to buttonhole people into one particular group or philosophy has been tried. It just doesn't work. I mean, the bottom line is when I was in Pennsylvania, we did very well, very similar among men and women. The same thing in this election. Some states we win women, and other states we lose, and it really has to do with what your principles and your core is. And I have a core. I'm someone who has really strong convictions about the limited role of government, about the importance of having a strong defense, lowering taxes and getting regulation down, and that's a sharp contrast with Mitt Romney, who was for Romneycare, the blueprint for Obamacare, advocated for Romneycare, advocated for government mandates at the federal level. This is someone who doesn't have a core. He's been on both sides of almost every single issue in the past 10 years.
But when you go to your website, you talk about President Obama being an appeaser. You talk about being soft on pornography and those kinds of things, rather than the bread and butter economic issues that you say are essential to who will win not only the nomination but also the general election.
Well, Charlie, I mean, on our website, we have a whole lot of issues. I mean, that's important for people to know what your position is on a whole variety of issues. People write in, they ask, and reporters ask, and we're very transparent about what we believe. There isn't just one issue. I mean, Mitt Romney thinks that this election is going to be about who can best manage the nanny state of Washington. No, this election's about freedom. This election is about a fundamental change in Washington D.C. This is about reducing the size of government, getting government out of people's lives, particularly when it comes to their health and energy and financial services and banking. And we have a government that is trying to take over different sectors of the economy. And Mitt Romney joined Barack Obama in a lot of those takeovers.
At the same time, Senator McCain said recently, this is the dirtiest campaign that he's ever seen.
Yeah, he should tell the guy that he's supporting to stop spending tens and tens of millions of dollars running negative ads. It's not Rick Santorum who's been running all the negative ads, or even Newt Gingrich. It's Mitt Romney who has systematically just gone out there and run a negative campaign, has had no positive vision for this country, and spends billionaire dollars to tear down every single opponent that's in his path.
If Newt Gingrich stays in the race, does it likely ensure that Mitt Romney will get the nomination?
Oh, I don't know how that all plays out. I mean, we're just going to take it a state at a time. We feel confident that, look, we've won 10 states. We've done so really against all the odds, and we've done it because we've had the best message, we have the best messenger, and I think ultimately that's what's going to be successful, not just in this primary, but in the general.
Senator Santorum, thank you. Hope you'll come back. See you soon.
Thank you, Charlie. You bet.